Good morning to all. Welcome back to Campus Point. So in today's video, I am going to explain how to write a program to find the factorial of a number using recursion. Already we have explained how to write a program to find factorial of a number by using loop or by using function like that. So today we are going to discuss what it using recursion. So what is recursion basically? So recursion is a technique in which a function call to itself. That means it can be defined in terms of itself, and every recursion have a terminating condition. Okay, so let us see. Let us take a simple example to find factorial of a number. Let it be 5 factorial. So as we already know that 5 factorial is nothing but 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. But the thing is that this is the normal, we can find the factorial of a number. Now question is that how to express in terms of factorial. So as we know that factorial is nothing but, recursion is nothing but, it can be expressed in terms of itself. So you can see here 1 can be written as 5 minus 4, this is 5 minus 3, this is 5 minus 2 into this is 5 minus, so this is 5 minus 1, or additionally you can add here 5 minus 5 factorial. So you can see here every term is expressed in terms of 5, and what will be the terminating condition here? The terminating condition in recursion is if n equals to 0, then simply it will return 1. So let us try to write the program. So initially, as usual, the header file will be followed, that is has include stdio.h. Then next one is has include, that is your conio.h. Next one we will go for main function, that is int main. Sorry, before that we need to declare our function. So you can write here, that is long factorial, that factorial is the function name, and I can take here int. So where it is long, so if what will be happen to the program if I will write here int? So when your number will be a large number, suppose you want to find out 20 factorials. So at that time when you multiply from 1 to 20, and whatever number it is obtained, that may exceed the range of the integer, that is minus 32768 to 32767. So the number will be not displayed in that particular form when it exceeds that particular range. So it is always better to take long when your number will be larger. So next come to your int main function. So inside the main function we need to declare here two variable. One is int num, another one is long fact, that will basically store your factorial value, long fact. So next part is as usual, you need to input the number through printf and read it through the scanf. So let me write here, that is printf, enter the number, then that is scanf %d, that is ampersand num. Now what we have done here, that we are just inputting the number, that is enter the number ampersand num. So next part is to call the functions. So what we will write here, that is fact equal to, that is factorial of num. This is the simple function called factorial of num. You can see num is the actual argument, factorial is the function name, and fact is the variable which will store the data here. So next we want to display the factorial value. So what we can write here, so that is factorial of percentage d is percentage LD. So because that will return your long integer, that is factorial of percentage d is, this is the number percentage d, this is the factorial value, that is percentage LD. So you can write here num, then you can write here 5. So next part is to return the value, that is return 0. That's all. So this is the your function declaration, this is the function call. Now let us move to the part that is function definition. So what we can write here, that is your long factorial that is n, and the number is n. I am taking the that is as the formal argument. So now I need to put the terminating condition. So what will be the terminating condition? That is if n equals to 0. That means if the number is 0 and we know that 0 factorial is 1, so that will basically return your 1. That will return 1. Else, what it return? If the number is 0, then it will return 1. Else, what it return? So it return that is n into factorial of n minus 1. That is factorial of n minus 1. So this is nothing but your terminating conditions. Now you can see this is your declaration, this is your function call, this is your definition, and this is your terminating condition in recursion. That is your terminating condition. Now you can see here, when up to this normal flow of execution, then when there is a call to this one, the control will automatically pass to the definition. Now the norm value is copied in n, because norm is the actual argument, n is the formal argument. Then inside that, what you are doing, you are just putting the terminating condition. When we need to find out the values of 0 factorial, in that case no need to make some calculation, that will simply return 1, because we know that when the number is 0 or negative, that will simply return your 1. Otherwise we need to apply this formula, that is n into factorial of n minus 1. So what will be displayed on the output screen? In the output screen, the thing will be displayed is there. Enter the number. So when you enter it 5, it will show you so this is output will be displayed here. If you enter the number 5, that will display you factorial of 5 is 120. So this is the simple program, how to write a program that is factorial of a number using recursion. Thank you.